Good morning, dear language lovers. Today, on 30th May 2023, Tuesday, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major headlines of the Hindu Daily. I am Chintu M, Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness through newspaper analysis and to see how words have been arranged in a sentence. We go with the first news site of the day. Shah lands in Manipur to initiate peace measures. As we know, this is a sentence, so we must expect the properties of a sentence. See the doer of the sentence, Shah. We are talking about the Home Minister of India, Amit Shah. Shah lands. As we know, the sentence is in simple present subject plus verb first form. Cow gives milk. Shah lands. The verb is land. As we know, the word land can act as a noun as well as a verb. So since it is the second part of the sentence, we talk about land as a verb. We check its pronunciation. It has got one syllable.
Land.
Land. You arrive on the ground. Okay, you reach somewhere. Shah lands. Where does he land? Okay, Shah lands in Manipur. So before places we have preposition in. Shah lands in Manipur. Shah does land in Manipur. Make the properties of a sentence. Shah does not land in Manipur. Does Shah land in Manipur? Why does Shah land in Manipur? Please ask questions to sentence. That is how we develop our approach towards a sentence. The to initiate, as we know, the word initiate is a verb here. So we have to before that, so that is called an infinitive.
Initiate.
Initiate, initiate, that's a beautiful way
Initiate.
to cause something to begin. Who initiates it? Who initiates the violence? Okay, to initiate, to cause something to begin. Initiates what? Peace measures. Peace is a beautiful noun. P-E-S-C-E. Peace. Freedom from war and violence. Peace. Then comes a very important word in terms of its pronunciation. M-E-A-S-U-R-E.
Measure.
Can see that is a very interesting sound. Measure. Measure. Beautiful. Shah lands in Manipur to initiate peace measures. So now we are making use of the property of a read and speak. It's a very important integrative skill, read and speak. We can speak aloud so that the sound system become imprinted in our brain. That is how we make use of pronunciation, dear language lovers. Now we go to the next news item. Rolls-Royce booked on graft charge in Hawk aircraft deal. Superficially, a very confusing sentence. A lot of capital letters are there. Whenever we have capital letters, please mind them. They can play multiple roles. So Rolls-Royce, we are talking about the British automobile giant Rolls-Royce. Booked. Okay, as we know the word book. Okay, book has got multiple meanings. B-O-O-K. Book as a noun we know. Test book, a written test. So the same book can act as a verb. That is very important.
Book.
There is no difference in pronunciation. You arrange to have a seat. Probably you book a ticket. That's a very interesting thing. But if a police officer, if an authority books something, you become a part of the crime. Okay, they book us because we have committed some crime activity. So that is very important. That's a very important observation. Officially accuse someone of a crime, book. Then comes booked. Okay, see that ed ending has got the till sound. Booked. Okay, see Rolls-Royce booked. Okay, so doer is Rolls-Royce, but it must be read in a passive structure. Rolls-Royce was booked or has been booked on what? Graft charge. That's a very important word. G-R-A-F-T. Again, it has got multiple meanings. Okay. Graft can act as a noun and a verb. It has got multiple meanings. Graft can have meaning in its noun form like obtaining money through dishonest way. Okay, so use of power in a negative way. Graft has got multiple meanings. So graft charge. In Hawk aircraft deal, here it's a very interesting observation. The word HAWK,
Hawk.
Hawk, it is a large bird, but here the letter is capital H, so that must represent something else. So we are talking about the Hawk 115 advanced jet aircrafts. Okay, so it's an aircraft deal. So Hawk is the name of the brand. That's very important thing. So dear language lovers, that is so we have tricky words in the sentence. Hawk aircraft deal. So Rolls-Royce was booked or has been booked on draft charge in Hawk aircraft deal on in. Can see how they have been arranged in a sentence. It's a beautiful presentation. Now we go to another news item. Muralidharan disputes FM's allegations on borrowing limit curbs. Again, a lot of words. The jury is Muralidharan. Okay, we are talking about political news. So this is the Union Minister of State for External Affairs, V. Muralidharan. Okay, Muralidharan disputes. Okay, we have another beautiful verb, disput, a word with two syllables.
Dispute.
Dispute. Can say dispute. It's an argument or disagreement. So it is the noun meaning. As we know, since the doer is Muralidharan, the second word must be a verb.
Dispute.
When you dispute, you disagree with something, okay, or with someone. Muralidharan disputes. FM stands for Finance Minister. Consider apostrophe S of the FM. Of FM, okay. FM's allegations, that's a very important word, Allegation. It's a beautiful word. See, allegation.
Allegation.
Can see the allegation. The accent falls on the third syllable. Allegation. It's a statement given without any proof. Allegation. FM's allegation. On what? On borrowing limit curbs. See, after preposition we can expect the ing pattern on borrowing. Limit curbs. Muralidharan disputes. Muralidharan does dispute. Muralidharan does not dispute. Does Muralidharan dispute? That is very important sentence. Can you see that is presented in simple present? Whenever we have a sentence, please ask the tense of that. Tense will be decided by the verb. So disputes, Muralidharan disputes. That's SS role. It's not Muralidharan dispute. Muralidharan disputes. Cow gives milk. Muralidharan does dispute. Then Muralidharan does not dispute. We have two options. Construct a negative, construct a question after that. Does Muralidharan dispute? Why does Muralidharan dispute? This is so we make use of every sentence for the grammatical purpose, so that grammar becomes a part of a sentence. We never find any stress there. It comes automatically. That is so we become confident in English language. The language lovers, I wish you all success in your language and you have a great day. Thank you very much.